we can go ahead and get him. I'd like you to welcome my next guest here on Tag You're It TV. We've got Catfish Jay.
Hey,
What's going on?
what's going on, man? Shout out to the real man. Hey, I just want to say first before we even get into anything, I like this. I do like this. Like I genuinely really like this. I like this. This is good. It's good for tag.
Right.
Everybody, man. I appreciate y'all sliding in. I see all the music notes in here. I see y'all that came in here. You know, we gotta go show support wherever we rocking and slide to, huh?
Thank you. Appreciate it. Definitely appreciate everybody. Like I said before, appreciate everybody. Appreciate the opportunity,
No
Jay.
problem, man. It's more of an opportunity for me than you. Honestly, that's how I feel. I feel like I feel lucky. Honestly, man. It's humbling. Humbling.
Thank you. I feel the same way as well. So, let me do this real quick. All right. So, this is a common question, if anybody's ever made it to it before, that I asked a lot of people, and I like to hear the responses. So, the first thing is, what made you want to become a streamer?
Um, honestly, I was on Facebook and one of my homies was like, "Oh, you know, this app called Tag. You can go live on too and shit." And I'm not thinking nothing of it. Honestly, I downloaded though, but I'm not thinking
Right.
nothing of it, like to the point where I use I got like 4 emails. Like I used it like my third old email, like I made back in like ninth grade though. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I just made it and I just got on and I was just like I didn't even stream at first. I was just going through like lives. The first live I ever went into was Miss Destiny Lit live, and
Hmm.
I was like, dang, okay. So you know, then I just get to seeing like the vibe that was in her live,
Right.
the connections that she got with her peoples that already have been on with her. Excuse me. I'm like, dang, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And then they're like, oh, you can, it got to a point where I was like wanting to gift more than what I had to give because I didn't really understand the app yet. I'm watching videos, and you know what I'm saying. And then I end up starting to put money on the app, but it got to a point where like I'm like, man, so you can get diamonds and like convert those back and give that back to people. I'm like, oh, I
Right.
want to do that. I'm like, I'm gonna do that. Like, I'm gonna do that. I at least want to be able to do that. So
Right. Gotcha.
yeah.
All right. So, yeah, and that's pretty much and a little variation between guests, but a lot
Oh,
of us came.
my bad. My bad. That was like the premature answer, right? So like as I got to be a streamer, I realized that this is a platform. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It is a platform. Like even like you have a platform. So I did realize like the people that rock with me, like it got stronger. Like it just
Right.
it got stronger. So at first I was like not really a streamer. I'm more of so I was on the couch. I'm just playing the game. I'm listening to music. Like now I'm more interactive with everybody. And it was like I wanted that. And like my overall goal, like reason why I really wanted to be a streamer is to be able to just push a positive vibe that's not in the world. That this is a good platform. So at least I could be able to push it. Like right now, with all I can do is push it right here. Like if I can get that platform so I could push that vibe. Like we missing it, man. It's like it's a, it's humbling for me to see people coming to my stream and be like, oh, I've been at work all day, and I just had to come in here to listen to your music and listen to you, just for
Right.
a little bit. Like that's very humbling. Like you know what I'm saying. So
Right.
stuff like that just made me like, yeah, I like I want to push a vibe that's really lost. Now.
Right. And I've said it many times in my stream is that, there's, in the world, on a lot of these social media apps, there's not enough positivity. It's like you have internet beef, or it's like,
Yeah.
we just have a place where we can just vibe to music. And I've been to his stream several times, and I will say this, and he kind of thinks it's kind of funny, I think, too. Is like, get in there, right? And, I'm virtually looking around like I'm the only dude in here besides Catfish. I'm like, and the first time I came in, I was like, hello, how y'all doing? And I wasn't red, so I was like, let me just make sure, I was like,
yeah.
let me just kind of, make
Yeah.
myself. So, but definitely a great vibe, definitely a positive vibe. Always just kind of chill.
Yeah.
And I always like to look for people that are kind of similar to me. I'm kind of a chill person, kind of laid back, sometimes a little too laid back, but
Man, I just was liking the music you was playing. I'm like, oh yeah, dog got a nice vibe. I like that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. That's how I knew this was gonna be good.
gotcha. So, what or who inspired you to be a top streamer or a
Miss
top bad streamer?
Miss Destiny Lit. I was like I said, I was that was the first live I went into. Man, I was in there. I'm just like asking questions, and like what messed me up was um, she always remembered my name. 'Cause my name wasn't always Catfish Jay. It wasn't Catfish Jay at first. It was Vibing Ass Jay. Like,
Right.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was like for like a week. So like for that like little first week, like she remembered my name. Like she really was remember. I'm like, damn. All right, so I'm getting to ask questions, and she like really answering every single question I had to ask.
Oh wow.
While I'm looking at other questions get skipped over. So I'm like, damn, okay. So she kind of like taking an interest in what I'm saying, you know. So yeah, definitely for sure. That's my
Yeah.
like, yeah, that's my mentor all the way, all the way.
Yeah, I can actually remember. I've been on here for a little over a year. I can remember going to hers as well. I'm a little more shy, especially when I don't, I'm probably not
Yeah,
as out forthgoing at
yeah,
first.
I
But
feel
yeah,
you.
definitely entertaining and very helpful too as
Yeah,
well.
man. Yeah, man. Like if anybody don't have a fave, man, yeah, y'all gotta go fave Miss Destiny Lit, man. I
Definitely.
really mean that, man. Y'all got to. Like I had never had like experienced that, but like it was like damn, because I was going to, I'm new, so I'm going to other lives too. Like
Right.
I understand what the top mean. I understand like these are the top.
right.
So I'm going to all the top people's lives and seeing how this shit is. And
Right.
it's only two lives caught me. It was Destiny's and then it was Four Mommies.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So with that same kind of vibe, the same kind of so growing up, who was your hero and why?
Man, that's hard. Um,
Or it could be heroes.
it could be heroes. Yeah, I would have to definitely say my grandma, um, Bernice. Uh,
Okay.
my grandma. Nah, yeah, I'm gonna say that's my hero. That's it. My grandma. That's the one who you know when I was doing what I was doing growing up, being a badass and fucking up, and then I, you know, jumped off the porch at a young age when my mom's like my grandma was like, nah, like she's like, nah, you gotta like you coming to live with me. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So like I lived with my grandma for a while, so
Gotcha.
it was like, yeah, she like, you hear it, you hear it. Like I still think to this day, like, damn, where would I be if my grandma was still around? Because she died when I was like 15, back in like 2008, she died. So
Gotcha.
yeah, she had cancer, and it was just like, damn, yeah. But that's like that's the person who always been strong, always been the core of the family, like always tried to keep everybody intact. Like even if it was
Right.
just like just an off random day, like she was trying to keep everybody intact. And the way my family set up, it didn't always work like that. But I always loved her for the fact that she was definitely trying to get us together all the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she was
Right.
definitely doing that. And she was a strong, hard worker, worked in the hospital for 30 years, 35 years, and just did everything she could. You know what I'm saying? Like did like to the point where, man, my grandma, I remember, man, my grandma used to go to the casino, man. And I shit y'all not, man. I shit y'all know, I stayed like 30 seconds from the school I was at. And every morning, she used to leave me $30 on the dresser every morning. Why? Because she went to the casino every Thursday and hit big almost every single Thursday. Man, I had so much
yeah,
money.
this
Like
is up.
after a month, I had so much money. I'm like, damn, I don't even know what to do. It was like she was spoiling me. You know what I'm saying? She was spoiling me, but at the same time, she was teaching me a lot of like shit that like it's instilled in me to the day. You know what I'm
right.
saying? It was like so she gave me a perfect balance of what I was missing with my mom. I was able to do what I wanted in my mom's house. It was for me, it was like she couldn't say nothing to me, So but for some reason my grandma was like, nah, and that's the one who stuck with me and
Right.
grandma for sure.
Grandma's probably one if you're messing up, she's like, "What? You better get your ass
Oh
on
yeah,
here."
it was over. Yeah, it was over. Yeah.
Right. So she was
yeah.
Sounds like she was the matriarch of the family. That
That's a
she kind
fact.
of, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's what's up. Okay, so it sounds like she's definitely the positivity and the stuff like
Oh,
that. I'm
yeah.
sure that's something that really kind of bled over into your life to where you're like, you know what, my grandma, she had done a lot of things for me, and I got to keep that same positivity going. So it definitely seems like, or not seems, she has done a really great job at raising you. So
Yeah, she did for sure, man. I miss her. I miss her so much, man. But she definitely did, man. Most deaf, most deaf. What's up, everybody? I see y'all in here, man. I see y'all.
hey, welcome, welcome. So what is your passion? What do you think your passion in life is
Um,
overall? Whether it
man,
be,
music, man, music, man. You see that music note? That music note that Nico got. Uh,
uh-huh.
he like that's what I live and breathe. Like that's
Okay,
I started out battle rapping. Was always in like a church choir, so I could like sing a little bit. They gonna tell you I can sing. I'm gonna tell you I can sing. I'm a rapper for real, but they gonna tell you I
okay,
can. And from then it was just like that was always my outlet. Like so, and it was like I'm a cancer, so I'm passionate about anything that I put effort into. So
gotcha.
the fact that I was able to put effort and channel my shit into music that in return made it my passion. It was like I get around people and I get to dropping shit, and I'm showing songs and whoop, 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 and they like why you ain't on the radio and shit, shit like that. I'm like,
Right.
damn, so yeah, man, I music, man. That's it, that's all.
Okay. And it kind of alluded to a question I was actually I thought about this when I was because I happened to if you don't already follow him on his Instagram, which is
Oh, underscore Catfish Jay.
okay.
Underscore Catfish.
I've kind of seen a few of his posts, and every once in a while he'll get on here, he'll sing a little tune, have a little rap, whatever. Um, so so do you think there's any singing or rapping coming in the form of some tracks, or has there?
Yeah.
Um,
So I got like so I mean it's a story behind it, but yeah, I got a couple tracks on SoundCloud, nothing like big, but
okay,
at the time it was big. But my engineer had got locked up for a murder a while ago, and with that they confiscated everything that was on the computers and everything. It was just so much incriminating evidence everywhere. So everything ever got confiscated. We never got to touch nothing. So basically, for a while, it's been in a restart, and then just real life happened, and so. But yeah, stay tuned, like real tuned, like real soon.
all
Stay tuned.
right. So
Yeah,
hey, I'm definitely tuning. Hey, welcome everybody that's now coming in. I appreciate everybody that's coming in. Everybody that has been here. Certainly appreciate y'all's support. I don't want y'all to think that I'm ignoring y'all. I just
drinking.
want to take a moment. Hey, I just want to make sure I let y'all know I appreciate y'all being here. Um,
Let's proceed, dog.
all right. So, are there any preparations that you do prior to going live?
Um, recently I've been having to like think about like everything that come with the app, the drama, the
Right.
the good, the bad. I like so in a sense, yeah, I do like prepare myself for what could happen on here. Anything can happen on here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like so, in a sense, I do try to. I might not try hard enough, but I definitely try to. Right. And then
Right.
I always I got my, I stay with my weed and I usually have my beer. And gotta have my blacks and yeah, but that's the most preparation, honestly. Like other than that, yeah, it's just my mental, honestly. But other than that, hit the live button, man, and we gonna make it work. A vibe is always be able to be caught. If it's coming from a genuine person, you're gonna always be able to catch the vibe. So it's like it's not too much thought that has to go into this. If you just being yourself, and that go for anybody. If you being
Right.
yourself, King in here, if you being yourself, you don't have to think too much about what you trying to do. It flow. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And that's a lost thing on this app. Like a lot of people just want to be everybody else, and
Right.
like like I it's one thing to like take. away from people because that's what you're supposed to do. Like
Right.
if you see something that's beneficial, like you're supposed to be able to take something away from that, and put it to your own. But then it's another thing to just like want to just completely like carbon copy be somebody. You know what I'm saying? So just the fact that I'm me, like I'm just gonna be me on here. That's really in the end as much preparation as I need. But the mental though, because there are people on here who are miserable. There are
Right.
people here that are very miserable. So you
Right.
gotta, if you're not a strong enough mind, or if you're somebody who has to always remind yourself of that, you gotta prepare yourself. I'm somebody who's strong minded, but I definitely be lacking the patience for a lot of the stuff on here. So I definitely be having to remind myself of where I'm at. And again, like I said in the beginning, it's a platform. So
Right.
it's gonna come with good and bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? And like I only been a top streamer for like 3 weeks, but I've been on here for like 6 months. So like
Right.
I was already lit without the badge and there was stuff going on without it, but definitely with the badge, it's like intensified like times 20. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like
Right.
it's still a learning experience for me. It's a journey, man, and I salute everybody that's here on the journey with me, man. But
Right.
they
Hey,
see me
thank you.
through the
Yes.
good. They see me through the good, the bad. It ain't always smooth in the life, man. But for the most part, I try to, I'm still transitioning to being like top of the food chain. Honestly, like you know what I'm saying, like just
Right.
top of the food. It's different. Like you know what I'm saying. We can't really sugarcoat it. It's nothing to really sugarcoat. There's gonna be people that's
Right.
mad that we up here and they not there and can't get there. So I really be having to like do a mental check sometime, man. Like you know what I'm saying. But at the end of the day, like it's like if people understood me and knew who I was, y'all would know that I don't want nothing but good to come to everybody on this app.
Right.
I'm saying like I have the mind and all the shit, all the stuff that happens on here is diamond oriented. It's just like I have the mindset to know that as long as people have the freedom to buy whatever they want in this world, the
Right.
as long as they have the option to buy stuff on this app, the diamonds are always going to come around.
Right.
The only thing that you can do is be you. Now, if you are you, they gonna feel that. I only could be me. People come in all the time and say, oh, "How you get that many diamonds this fast?" I don't know. I'm just me. We
Right.
be chilling. We be chilling. I play little games. We get interactive and stuff like that. You got to get interactive. Like if you're really trying to do something with it, I
Right.
didn't realize I was really trying to do nothing with it until like what y'all? Like 15 million diamonds? Like I didn't know I was really trying to like. They like nah. Like you need to really like. I'm like yeah. And like it was just like let's go. Like you know what I'm saying, let's go. But let's go. Let's do it the right way. I
Right.
don't. Not I'm not on here to hate on nobody, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't. I don't hate on nobody. I you give people gonna give who they want to. You know what I'm saying, big
Right.
dog. They gonna give who they want to, big dog. And most of the drama that come on here, it's just off of jealousy, man. You know what I'm saying? But like, and then what I'm trying to do now is like I'm gonna create my own class on like how to like create substance for your stream. Cause it's like instead of like being jealous, it's like I'd just rather give you some game, or like
Right.
help you.
Right.
I'd just rather you do that and like what I'm saying, you don't have to you don't have to go in to my inbox that was just in my live, and then they come to your live after mine, and you got a alert page, and you in my live, and you see them, and they come to your live, and they just drop me a dragon. Now you in their inbox like, oh, you over there drop like we don't have to do all that. If I could just give you some game to like maybe
Right.
get you a dragon, the same type of dragon, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't have no hate in my heart for nobody on here. At the end of the day, we not gonna meet 99.5% of the people on this app. You know what I'm saying? Like we never go like people not gonna meet in real life. So it's like why we gotta like sincerely really hate? Like you know what I'm saying? Like they be really hating. And it's just like man, I don't have that in my heart, man. I've had a lot of hate in my heart for years in real life. I can't have it on the app. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I can't have it on the app. There's so much other things that I've had hate for and I had to get out of my heart in real life. So I'd be down there for app. That's why I want to break the mold as a, like I do want to break the mold as a top badger. Like they say we bougie, and they say we don't gift. You know what I'm saying? They say a lot. You know what I'm saying? It's just like man,
Right.
that's true, man. It's like King Dope is he the highest level on here, man. It's like come on, man. Come on, I'm 83 on here, man. I'm like number 3, 4 top gift on it. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? And they go everywhere. Then they like to question, how are you getting all these diamonds in love like this? Like, and it's just like y'all don't understand, but I don't go around gloating about what I give people. The people know that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? Like if I come to your live, they turn up time, that's what we do. I don't never have to speak on nobody's thing that I ever gifted. All the millions and milestones that have helped people, I've never spoke on none of them unless it was in like a good way, like, hey, congratulations again on hitting you. Oh, I was there, I'm glad I helped you. Other than that, I'm not trying to like throw it in nobody's face or like let you know what I done did. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I'm here for. You know. Sorry, I ain't mean to ramble on, but yeah,
No,
that's not.
you're fine. You actually answered probably like two questions I ain't got to ask now. So that took care of that. That took care of that question. A couple more. So,
Man.
um, so of course, we know recently you did have the gunny battle. We won't go too far into that, but is there anyone on tag that you're a little nervous to battle?
So look, man, when I seen this question, oh man, I laughed so hard because let me just speak to my people right quick. They don't understand that we really out here and we chilling though. But there is nobody on this app that I wouldn't scared or nervous to nobody. In my mind, I know we can beat everybody. Flip or no.
Okay.
Not,
Right.
I'm not worried about stun ad. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. Hey, salute people. They where they at. They where they at. But I'm here though. You know what I'm saying? I'm here though. I'm here though. Like it's like I know. I'm just saying I'm here though. You know what I'm saying? So I can't be like to me. We on the same platform,
And what I'm gathering from his answer, y'all, just so y'all I don't think y'all so nobody gets it twisted. What he's
and I
saying
could
is
take a loss,
he
and I
he
could take.
he then he has confidence in his viewers. He has confidence in the people shooting for him.
There you
So
go. There you go. I
um,
got the utmost confidence in these people. I promise you, for that last battle, it was people that was like, "You ain't nervous. You ain't nervous."
right,
That's how you shoot, man. And with them battles, man, it just go.
right,
Battles just go to show like it show your support, the support that you have. It show how you
right,
move at your numbers. The gunny battles, your numbers do show how you move and how your support is on this app. Period. Point blank. There's no way around it. There's literally no way around it. You know what I'm saying? So
right.
I see how the battles are for me. I would never be scared with what I just seen with the last battle. I could never be nervous with what I just seen from the last battle, knowing that half the people that shot in that battle held back. I could never be, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't never
Right.
worried, man. You know what I'm saying? Never worried. Never worried at all.
So yeah, I mean it's definitely a good platform as well to and it's exciting to watch the comments and just I
Yeah.
can't keep up with it. I'm cross-eyed by the time I get done watching them. It's like I'm over like
Yeah.
um, but
Nah, for real, you ain't lying. Beat him.
so so uh, so you've been like you said you've been on that for about 6 months.
Yeah.
About 3 weeks you 3 weeks ago you made your top streamer badge or
Yes.
top badge.
Yep, something
So
like that.
congratulations on that.
Appreciate it. Appreciate
Um, you had the gunny battle, recent gunny battle that was very successful. So, what are some other goals that you think you have? I know you talked about the positivity piece.
it. Right.
What are some other things that you think that you would goal for yourself, or maybe as your, your viewers for your viewers? I know a lot of times I like to, I try to get, I don't want to say emotionally involved with them, but if somebody comes in and says, you know what, I didn't have a really good day. It really just kind of sucked. I almost want to stop for a moment and be like, okay, well, let's talk about this
Yeah.
within, what you want to talk about. I want to help them out, even though I can't,
Yeah.
touch them right now. I can't really. But I don't want to, what do you think your goal is when it comes to, I guess, your viewers and things like that?
Um, with my viewers. Shout out to all the viewers. The ones who are frequent in the stream. Like my goal for them, like individually, is just to like like I hope that I show enough that I appreciate y'all, and not to say I won't come to y'all stream because y'all know I do come to y'all streams, but I'm just saying that I hope that I show y'all I appreciate y'all enough to make y'all just be wanting to come back without ever thinking about, oh, if you ever came to my stream. Like I hope that while I have your time while you in my live, I
Right.
hope that I show you enough appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my goal for the stream. For each and single and every one. The ones that I know that because I'm an energy guy, so I could
Right.
pick up on shit a lot. So everybody won't get the same responses or energy out of me. You're not supposed to. Um,
Right.
for the ones y'all know, like them are the ones like those. Like I hope I really truly hope I do that for y'all. Lily, go ahead,
Hey,
Lily.
thank you, love. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
Lily. Ice
All
cold,
right.
Lily. Yeah.
She's
But
like, hey, I'm here. Hello.
yeah. But yeah, I just like, and I mean I stand firmly behind that too, man, because it's been a lot of times where, people then then came to me and been like, oh, you don't fuck with me like I fuck with you, and it's like I asked why, and it's just like you don't come to my live enough, you know. And it's just like, damn, well, fuck, I got it's 1,000 lives that people want me to come to, like a lot of people mess with me, man, so it's
Right.
it's it's hard to catch everybody live, you know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
why my goal is to show as much appreciation as I can when you hop in mine. So then when I do come to your live, you never feel like I shortchanged you. You know what I'm saying? Like just know that the appreciation is there. You know what I'm saying? And there's some people on there, and this I definitely go around though. But there's some people on here that know that about me. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally just had a conversation. Like I had this issue earlier today. Not really an issue, but somebody came to me earlier and was like, well, you don't come to my lives to have, you don't even have a convo with me. It's like I honestly, like I'm gonna give you the same answer that I give everybody else, is that I don't catch you live, and it's like everybody uses this answer though, so I can't get mad at you for not believing me when I say that, but
Right.
the fact still remains the fact that I have 1,000 people favorite it, and it's like I do be trying to show love, and then it just don't always pan out because this person that said it today, I haven't seen her live in like a month though, and it's like it's just I literally ain't seen her. I haven't seen her. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? And that's just how it is. Like I understand that that's how it is. I understand that that's how it is for like the real streamers. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not no shade to nobody. Y'all know what I mean when I say real stream. I stream all day. So if
Right.
anybody feel a way about that, y'all know what I mean. Like I stream all day. I do shit all day on this motherfucker. So you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's understood. You know what I'm saying? Like it's understood. Like if like Dopest, Dopest, like you a streamer. You know what I'm saying? You come in when you come in, but I will hope that when you come into mine and I come into yours, I was able to show enough appreciation. Like it don't matter about the diamonds, just know I appreciate you, King. You know what I'm saying? Like that's
Right.
where it's supposed to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and then I do randomly just drop in on everybody. Like, I mean, I'm a generous guy, man. They get on me all the time, man. Oh, you need to stop gifting so much, and you need to reevaluate who gift and all that. Like, and I got to listen to them
Right.
now. It's just getting to a point where, like, I guess like a lot of the drama that come to me is like, I guess it's me because like people, I'm dropping
Right.
crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I'm level 83. That's because that's a spread off over a amount of like 150 people. Like like man, there was one weekend where I dropped like 26 dragons, man. You know what I'm saying? But like, let people tell it though. Oh, Jay run off with the diamonds, or he just cash out all the time. And I know that's a question for you, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna chill. Yeah, I got you.
He's over here reading my mind.
Yeah.
But no, I get what you're saying because I don't even know for myself.
KD is my therapist. And
Um,
mhm.
right. I know for myself, I call my favorite board to scroll through that and try to make it through every single live is like, or to make through half of them. Like
And
I genuinely feel guilty sometimes. In fact, I was just in somebody's broadcast the other day, and I said, "Hey, you know what? I'm really sorry I haven't made it in here. I've been really busy with some things here on the app. I've been around doing the things that I do, you know." And they were like, "You know what? That's cool because I know what you're doing, you know."
right,
And I'm sure it's the same. Not everybody's going to feel the same because
right,
some people feel like you should give them more attention, and that's something that they have. And again, this is like he said, no shade, that's an issue that they already have outside the app, and now they're bringing it to the app.
yeah,
So they just want attention, and some people just want attention. That's I mean
yeah,
that's fine.
yeah.
And kind of go back to when you talk about the atmosphere. One thing you want to remember too is be the thermostat, not the thermometer. What that means is you create the environment, you create the climate. You don't let the climate influence you. So be a
And
thermostat. You can set the temperature yourself, instead of letting them set the temperature for you.
yeah, that's exactly
So
what they be trying to tell me, man. I'm a hothead, but I be listening. That's what they be saying though. I hear y'all. I look at them say it again. Look at KD. Say that again. That's look. I just got to shout. I just got to shout KD out one time, man. That's been like I said that Destiny was the first live I ever went into, but KD like been my ace from like like day 1, 2, 3 or something like that. So I just got to shout it out one time. So like if y'all ever see KD on this motherfucker, like that's for real ace right there. Just want to say that, but yeah.
right. Well, special shout out to KD. Definitely, I'm sure you appreciate your support as I do as well.
Yeah.
Um, so this was kind of a question. This is a question that came from one of the viewers when I was preparing for the questions on Wednesday. They asked, "What is your view on flipping diamonds and cashing out?" And you kind of alluded to a little bit earlier because you said a lot of people are like, "Oh, he does this go away with the," and then you said, "Well, he just threw 26 dragons." Okay, can y'all do the math? I
Right.
can't. Okay, I've never seen 20. No, anyway, I'm not gonna go there, but yeah, 26 dragons. That's just crazy. So you kind of already, I guess, maybe already answered that one. So
Nah, I mean, nah. I mean, I really want. That's why I stopped because I really wanted to answer this one. Like, out of all the questions that you had, like that was the one that was
okay,
intriguing. Um, for one, we gotta stop acting like we putting guns to people's heads and making them do whatever it is that they're doing on this app. Whatever it is that they're doing on this app, we gotta stop acting like whoever they're doing it for, then put a gun to their head and literally made them do it.
right,
Like that's thank you, Lily. Like that's the first thing. Like we have to stop acting like we own these, like the people that gift us. Like so that's first. This gonna be a look. Let me just talk my shit one time. You have to stop doing. We gotta break the mold, man. We don't have
right,
no control over nobody that hit these buttons and hit them jets, them carpets, them dragons, them tequila shots, them peeps. We don't have no control. I can't point at Lily head with a gun, and just send me two hearts like how she just did. Like
right,
the fuck. Like, come on, man. So you know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, people can say what they say and try to control people. But at the end of the
right,
day, I'm in my own fucking house with my own fucking phone, with my
right,
own fucking money, and I tap this own fucking button on this own fucking phone, regardless of what anybody's trying to tell me about
right.
what I'm supposed to do with my stuff. You can't. You know what I'm saying? You can't. That's one.
Thank
Two,
you.
I don't understand. Oh, you flip diamonds, and then there's a stigma on cashing out as well. So there's a stigma on flipping diamonds, and there's
Right,
also a stigma on cashing out. Stigma on flipping oh, you just flipping just to run numbers. But then the other stigma is, oh, you cash out. But then with, if I'm not mistaken, will be with the same numbers that I'm flipping with. So they don't like. At the end of the day, you could do whatever you want with your diamonds. You earned them. You
right.
earned them. You earned them. You earned them. So if you want to flip and cash out, do that. Do that. But just don't be fake about it. You know. I
Right.
believe that 98% of the fucking real fucking streamers on here flip. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't fucking flip. I got my loyal fucking people that I fuck with. We gonna flip in the competition. We fuck with each other. So the fuck what? We put our money onto this app and we like to fucking give it to who we fucking give it to. Just like you as a regular gifter. What makes me different from being a regular gifter? I put my same money. They just think because I get a million dollar stream. What the fuck? I can show a clean receipt of how much I swipe on here, man. And then then they're gonna be like this. It was like this. He swiped that much on here in
Oh,
one day. Oh, he does this. Oh, wait a minute. He does this a lot. All right, but but the stigma is so like I can't I won't put a name on it. But I came into a family first when I first came on here.
thank you, thank you.
When I first came on here, the family that I was in, it was this big ass stigma on like, oh, now we don't cash out. We got money in real life, and it's like now I think about that statement alone. It's like, oh, wait a minute. So because you cash out on this app, that means you don't have money in real life. So
Right.
so as a street nigga, and just a smart nigga, if you find another way to hustle or another hustle, what's the problem? What's the problem? What is the stigma on cashing out? Why would Mr. Godfather, sir, been on here for a while? You've been on here for a while. Why would Tag let you? Why would they have the option of being able to cash out
That's what I was just
if
about ready to
this
stick the words
was
out my
such
mouth.
a if this was such a fucking bad thing? Why? And then furthermore, man, I can sit on here for 6 hours, man.
Right.
I can give great content, man. Why would you I got people that tell me, yo, cash this out. Like, don't do nothing else, don't gift nobody, like cash this out. Like, why wouldn't I benefit off of this? If I just spent 6 hours on here, you know what I'm saying? Like nobody put a gun in my head and made me do it, but I did it
Right.
though. And it's like,
Right.
and I'm good at it too. So it's like, why if this is an option, why couldn't I? But what kills people about I can't speak with nobody else though. But what kills people about when they say that stuff about flipping with me and the gift and the high, what kills them is that I'm able to balance and do both at a high rate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't understand that high rate got to come with some type of money already being off the app. You have to put something in, dope is already set, man. You gotta put money on the app. You can't be level 80, nothing pink and shit like that, 90 and shit like that. You can't be that without putting money on the app.
Right.
So this narrative that you recycle diamonds and that's how you gifting people, like you gifted. I heard somebody tell me you just gifted people their diamonds back. People
And
but people are so contradictory. Y'all, but most of the people that say this though,
and
they want you to match their board.
okay, like you said though, and I get it. You know what? Like you said, I have been on this app for close to 2 years. I've been a streamer for a little over a year. I started out as a gifter. I was on well, not everybody. Then it was fairly new. There wasn't top badges. Okay, you just trended if you had a lot of viewers, a lot of this. Okay, so
Four. Five.
so like you said, why would they have the option on there? But there's a lot of different views, like a lot of different stigmas when it comes to certain things.
But this is just for me.
That's the part where you got to be the what?
You got to be the thermostat and not
The
the
thermostat, not the thermometer.
I got you, man. And that's what, and for me, like people, my day ones in here, man. They know I struggle with that at certain times because it's like
Right.
I know, like I know what I do on this app, so don't come and disrespect me like that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But at the same time, they tell me like, well, you know what you're doing here. Like, why you get mad? I'm a high head though. Y'all don't understand. Like, I only have Instagram after this. I don't have nothing else. I don't got no Facebook, Twitter. I don't even be doing. I don't this where I this is the most I ever been in the camera ever though. Like I ain't never been like, you know what I'm saying? Like this is the most I ever done did some shit like this. So it's like in certain ways, like it's like, oh, y'all think I'm, oh, he's really good at streaming and shit, but it's like still, man, I'm still a real person. It's like I still be struggling with a lot of this because I don't like Twitter fingers and all that. I don't like, man. There've been two people on this after that spoke on my kids, man. Why? We get banned for even having kids on the camera. So you ain't never seen my kids. You ain't never heard you ain't never nothing.
You
Why are we
see,
talking about kids and stuff? You know what I'm saying? Like it's
two out of three of my kids are adults, so they can be on here. So some people have seen my kids.
right,
So
right.
they, but yes, Katie, you can use that statement. Just make sure that you tell them that you heard it from God. No, I'm just kidding. That wasn't my original statement. Not the thermostat. You gotta make sure. If you do, it's like, hey, you got to fave them every time you say it. Somebody's got
Gotta
to fave
fade it.
me.
So yep, gotta hit you with the fade facts.
Right. So, so we all have a history, and you talked about this a little before. You said you had another name prior to it for about 3 days or 3 weeks, I
Yeah, I
think.
think it might have been like up to like a week, man. I think it was
Right.
like a week, man.
So
Vibing every day.
what's the history behind Catfish? The name Catfish Jay.
So when I was vibing as J at first, man, I was like I said, I was going to lives. I was going everywhere. I was going on a lot of lives. And like the first response should be like, hold on, let me look at your picture. This is when I'm vibing as J though. This is when I'm vibing as J though. They're like, hold on,
Right.
so let me look at your picture. They go just like this and just say, oh nah, that ain't you. That can't be. Nah, it's so there's so many catfishes on here. Like you gotta be a catfish. Like they just think of catfish so much. Like I used to get inboxes like you can't be real. Like that can't really be you in these pictures. And me, I'm like, what the fuck? Like that's me, girl. The fuck? Like, but you know what I'm saying? So I already went live for like, like I think like a day, and like people was coming in live. They're like, oh, I just had to come in. Like I didn't think that was you in your picture. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, man, come on, man. So from there, I'm like, are you all right? All right, best. I'm gonna use it to my benefit then. Catfish J. Now you could look at the picture and the name. Now you really gotta look, and now you really want to see, like, oh, is you really, man? They'll tell you. They come in all the time, like, why your name Catfish? Like, I just had to click on it, like, just to see if you was real. Like, why your name? You're not Catfish. Like, I know I'm not. Like, I
But
know.
you're in here.
But you here,
Clickbait.
hey, you know what I'm saying?
Right
Like,
here. Let's vibe. Let's go.
exactly, exactly.
Right. I don't get that problem because I'm not going to go into that. Anyway, I got it for a whole different reason. But anybody that's stuck with me for a long time and been knew me before my name was this name. I've been to like this is like my third or fourth name, and like some of the people that know me, a few of them came in. They'll call me by my actual first name, and the first time it was like, oh, man. But I was like, what? I
Yeah,
mean, who cares if you know my first name? Big deal.
yeah,
To be referred to as the Godfather of people that know me outside and inside the app is like, oh, so
yeah.
um, right. They'll come in and just holler my name. I'm like, forget it. Okay, what's up? And the other people are like, who's that? Like they're looking for him. Like, who's that?
I had one, maybe like one or two people then said my, but I said it in a rap a couple times. Like in one of my raps, I said it, and a lot of people don't catch it though. But two people that came in, I'm like, let me say my name on. Let me say my
Like,
name on here. All right.
I gotta end the whole stream now. But anyway.
Right.
So if you owned your own social media app like Tagged, what would you change and what would you keep?
The way that okay, because you know
Well, let's
when
start. What would you change?
right, so
Because
when you got an app like this, so you got to make it attractive and appealing, and so with that, you got to have like the proper type of top badges, in my estimation. So there needs to be a bigger or a more in-depth look at these people who really get these badges. You know what I'm saying? Like I
background checks. Oh, sorry.
yeah, I mean that's I mean for real, man. Like I don't know, but like I would say like more than just coming to somebody's stream for like 30. maybe like 10, like they there for like 10 minutes, man, to see just to check the file one time, and then they might come back again like the next month just to try it again, and then it's like you got a badge now. And it's like, damn, well, do you even like really like know this person who you just gave this like super beneficial platform to that's probably not going to use it to the best of its abilities? You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who's going to use this for more negativity because you haven't done a real big check that you don't know that these people are negative as hell. And they just go ahead and get a badge. You know what I'm saying? This is like need to be some like more in depth looks at that for sure. Like that would
Now,
be the first thing I would change for sure. First off, if I like bought the app, I would wipe everybody badge right out right out the gate. Everybody badge gone right out the gate. But I would have people go and look at their streams while everybody's badge is wiped, and then we would give back badges accordingly, and then we will move from there on how we're supposed to. Because this stigma on us badges is crazy. Like it's just
right,
crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like people come in my scream all the time and like, well, you actually cool. Like you like the only top badge I come into. Well, it was like, well, hell, I just got this badge though. You would have liked me before this badge anyway. But it's like I'm glad I got this though, because now you think like, dang. And then it's like other people that are like, yeah, he been cool way before he been the same before the badge. And like I got my people that man ain't know. You know what I'm saying? But there need to be more people like that with a badge. You know what I'm saying? Like a big ass stigma. Oh, he got a badge or she got a badge and she changed up. Or yeah, like you don't know nobody no more. And they say that about me too. I mean, they say that about everybody though, because everybody got haters. Let's keep it real. Everybody gonna have haters, but with certain people, the shit stick for real. You know what I'm saying? And like certain people play right into the stigma of these what
right.
they say these top badges is. So it's like
So, what would you keep? Now, I know you. Let's limit this down to three things that you would keep.
I would keep the verses, but I would change the way it went though. I would change it.
Okay.
Um,
Katie said the cash out.
Competitions, I would definitely keep the competitions, but change the way they're done, change the way they're judged. Um, and I would change the way, um, like you're able to like report, like I could report your page like 3 times, and then who knows, you'll get banned. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, what did I really just do this for though? It's like, did I really just do what I said in this report, or do I just not like you? You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. I would do something like that. Oh yeah, Marie. Oh yes. They would have to change. If I block you, you got to be invisible to me for the duration of the time I'm on the app. I should never see. I don't care if we in the same chat room. I should never see your name pop up ever. I'm supposed to be able to act like if it was somebody in here I didn't like right now, and then you just read their comment, and I should be able to ask you like, who you talking to, or what you talking about? I don't see that. That's how it should be, because I shouldn't see it. Like people get blocked and they be people writing the next live and shit, arguing and shit. We just blocked each other and shit. Now we in the next fucking live right here, right now. Ain't
Then
nothing to change.
you almost have something in common then, because you're going to the same live.
And that's just dumb. And it's just like that's just dumb. We can't get away from like you can't like how am I supposed to distance myself from something that I didn't want anymore
Right.
if the only distance I have is within the comfort of my own life. That's the only comfort I have. But if
Right.
I go to any other live outside of mine, though, I'm finna see this dusty person again. Like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. It gotta be more than that. Like, it
Right.
gotta be more than that.
Right. So, and I'd have to agree with to some point, but and I could probably go. One thing about Jay and I that I've noticing throughout this interview is, if anybody's been here before,
Fact
he can
me.
definitely has a lot to say, and I feel like I do too, and it could probably go on and on and on.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, just give us three things.
Yeah, man.
So that's all the questions that I had. Was there any questions that the viewers had? and don't have it like the gunny bat. If they go flying by like that, then I'm done. So,
This should be fun. This should be fun.
so let's see if anybody's got any questions that they have for
I'm
Jay.
scared. Who is your tag career? I don't have one. I ain't. I'm not. I'm just streaming on here, man. I'm just streaming. I'm streaming. I'm streaming. What's my artist name? Jay Thrash. Jay Thrash. But I'm like in the. I promise y'all, the way this little wave is moving, man. I don't know. Stay tuned. That's all I can say.
Hey, make sure. I'm sure he'll definitely let everybody know. He'll be on
Yeah.
his Instagram page. You said he has SoundCloud as well, right?
Yeah, man.
What's your name on SoundCloud?
Hook Maniac, no spaces. HookManiac.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known that. I guess I should ask that question, eh?
Yes, sir.
How you gonna change your circle?
By
Oh, tag name.
by eliminating how accessible I am to people. By eliminating how accessible I am to people is how I will my circle because that just means that people are gonna fall off on their own
Right.
because I won't be as accessible. So you either gonna feel away or you still gonna rock with me and you understand what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
All right. Um, have you ever talked to anyone on tag? I could probably answer that one. Every day, whenever you stream.
Yep. I talk to people all the time. How old are my kids? 6 and 3. 6 and 3. 6 and 3.
I have a grandbaby who's anyway. So never mind. I have a grandbaby that's 3. Like, yeah, I'll go enough. Anyway, sorry, my bad. I just think about this, and before anybody asks any questions, I just think about this sometimes. I get out here and I see some of these people stream, and I go into their streams and I look at their age and stuff like that. I'm like, damn, these are like my kids in here, and I'm in on here. I'm like, at first I felt some kind of a way, but I was like, anyway, yes, I like being a grandparent. I have another grandbaby on the way. If y'all ever come in, boy, will be due in September. So thank you.
Oh shit! Congrats. That's what's up. Who's my favorite artist? Or you asking my favorite artist?
Oh, both of us. Okay.
I can't. Man, my brain too in depth, man. I can't really just say I got a favorite. I have favorites. People put me in different modes at different times, man, and I appreciate them all the same because them shits help me throughout the day. So it's like it's like man, I can listen to a DMX song and be like, damn, this is like my favorite fucking. This like my dog, like this, like you know what I'm saying. And then the next person would be like, damn, Wayne, like you the man, Lil Wayne, what the fuck, like this is my cousin.
Right, right.
Then it's like, damn, J. Cole, like I ain't never heard nobody just, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, I can't say I got a favorite. I got favorites though, for sure.
Well, so for anybody that's been in mine, since she said both, anybody that's been in mine early on, and maybe so much now, my favorite artist, believe it or not, is Kevin Gates right now.
Man, he's definitely one of mine. Like he's
It,
definitely
it,
one of mine.
it, it will probably change at some point, but if I'm really want to like just kind of get into a vibe, I'll
Yeah,
put on
Gates
some.
dope, man. Gates is too hard,
And then
man.
because the reason this is why reason why I like him because I think about Tupac and Biggie, and in no way does he touch them as far as their status and stuff like that. However, he's to me he's the closest that he's saying something. He's talking about something. He's not just mumbling about a whole bunch of other mess. But that's my question. So, or my
Yeah.
answer. I'm sorry. So, Lily said, would you put people you know in real life on the app? She said she had a bad experience with that.
What I put people like what I put them on to the
Right.
app. Um, just depends on the person. Cause now, yeah, I mean, Yeah. It just depends on the person, because yeah, I will, like, you know what I'm saying. If I know that this is like something like, oh, you can do this, you know what I'm saying. Like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna put you on, because that's me just putting you onto
Right.
another hustle, or just another experience. So yeah, I can, yeah, for sure. But not everybody though, because this app does come with a lot, and then if I know you not this person, like this shit could take a toll on you. It's crazy. It is sad to say that this app would take a toll on you, but at the same time, with great responsibility come great, or what is it? With
Great
great powers come
responsibility.
great responsibility. You know what I'm saying? So, like, in a sense, I got to look at it like I got a top bass, but it's like I got to keep this motherfucker. It's just a lot to come with it, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's like for me, if I know that, and I go through this, and then I got a friend that ain't like that, and don't, and ain't may not be the strong. I'm not gonna. Nah, don't come on tag. Like this ain't. This might. Nah, this probably ain't for
Like
me.
I literally changed my name. It used to be Godfather, my first name. I literally changed the MF because someone pissed me off. Then come to realize that the MF is literally my first and last initial. So
Ah,
so it has
yeah.
double
So you.
meaning. So somebody pissed me off one day. So you know what? This mother. So now all of a sudden it was the MF Godfather, and you know what Dopus came from. So I became part of the fam. So, but
Yeah. Yeah, shout out Dopest, King Dopest.
I'm the motherfucker for real. I see you. Okay. Yes, one love, one love. Um, did anybody have any additional questions or anything that you'd like to add or shout out or